Hi, this is Violet, and this is Violet's Corner Part 2. So in this episode, I'm going to take you on a really quick rundown of everything that's in the studio, and we're going to start with the most important part first, the mixer. This is the Soundcraft UI24. It's a really complicated stage box mixer that's really actually meant for a live situation, but it allows me to do a lot of really cool stuff. One thing that's really cool is that we can see the mixer up on a TV screen. You're supposed to actually use it with an iPad, but we use it this way so we can see it a lot. This other mixer that you're seeing over here is just a PA system that allows us to monitor ourselves. So Penny can have a speaker and I can have a speaker. We've got a bit of a surround speaker setup. So this is Penny's workstation here. Starting with the drum machine, the Roland TR8S Rhythm Composer. I'm using all 8 outputs and plugging that into the mixer. That's why I love having this mixer with so many inputs, because we can have individual sounds like kick drum and snare. Penny is also running an Electro Harmonix 95,000 looper. So there's only 2 channels coming out here. In another episode, we'll talk about how I've got this wired into the mixer so that we can do live looping and stuff. So like we can actually sing into a mic and make a loop on the fly as we're playing, not just playback. Penny's also using this little Akai MPK Miniplay, which is super versatile. Gives her a bunch of little percussion sounds, and we can do other fun stuff, little keyboard sounds and stuff. So she's running the drums and the loops and some other stuff here. She's got hand percussion and her mic for vocals. So moving on to my stuff, this is my keyboard workstation here. The flagship of it all is the Roland JX3P, my beloved analog synthesizer. It is juicy organs, beautiful synths, all analog. This is the Roland VP550. It's a vocal processor, so I can get vocoder sounds and choir sounds when I sing through it. My vocal mic actually goes to TC Helicon VOICETONE C1, so I get pitch correction and sort of like a gender bending kind of effect. And it actually splits off so that one signal goes to the board just pure and clean, and then the other signal goes to the vocal processor keyboard. Down here I got an R3 vocoder synthesizer. I don't use it as a vocoder, I mostly use it as an electric piano. And over here is an awesome little analog synth from the 80s, the Yamaha CS01. It is a little dubstep machine. And as you can hear, it's coming from everywhere. I've got some of the sound coming through guitar amps and some of the sound coming through another 3-way PA system. So the pièce de résistance of everything is my guitar pedals. So if you want to move on down here, I have 2 guitar synthesizer, I have 2 guitars that are set up with guitar pickups that are able to send a signal to this guitar processor, which is like a guitar synthesizer. Each individual string gets its own pickup. And so I'm able to go into this processor and kind of change the character of the string, like to sound like a banjo or a sitar or an acoustic guitar. So it's called modeling. So that's a whole episode into itself. This yellow box is a very powerful and important part of my sound. It also splits off to a more traditional analog signal pass. This is my distortion pedal. It actually has a tube in it, so it gives me a nice warm sort of sound. Beautiful Canadian Empress compressor. And I get all my modulation effects from just this one pedal, the Keeley Mod workstation. Each one of these pedals is an episode in itself. And the inner workings of this pedal board as well, and the switch boxes and stuff like that. And my 2 beloved guitars, the pièce de résistance, my Larrivee R4 that's been retrofitted with some DiMarzio pickups, and the Roland GK3 pickup. And then this crazy little Hagstrom Metropolis that's also been fitted with the Roland pickup. Again, these 2 guitars are kind of an episode in themselves. But this is the stuff that you're going to be seeing in future episodes, including the Apple Workstation and OBS Studio. Okay, so that's Violet's Corner Part 2. See you on the next one.